In the last video, we went over what the main aims and objectives and learning outcomes of the course. It outlined the topics that will be discussed, how the course is structured and what it has to offer, and your first piece of homework. If you happen to skip over the introduction video, head back and watch it. It's only a few minutes long and packed with useful information to start off your journey to becoming a HTML wizard. The topics discussed in this video tutorial aim to answer the age-old question, what is HTML? For the purpose of teaching HTML, topics such as CSS, JavaScript, and other web technologies are discussed. So, what is HTML? HTML is the language of the internet. It allows computers to talk to each other. These computers can be on different networks, different platforms, or even different countries. Who knows, one day even different planets. But the thing they all have in common is that they are all fluent in the language of HTML. It's a bit like everyone living in the world today speaking the same language as you. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext enables web pages to create links to other pages, also linking to other pages on different websites. This casts a series of interconnecting links. This is what makes the web, well, a web. Markup refers to the ability to make pages with markup text and other resources embedded into a HTML document. HTML was originally created by Tim Berners-Lee. Whilst it was originally intended for educational purposes, people soon caught on and found other uses for it. Over 20 years later, it has changed a lot from its first conception. However, if it hadn't changed, it would most probably be a geeky area of interest for only the few, and you probably wouldn't be watching this video as a result. Lasting over 20 years and being used in nearly every corner of the globe, HTML has certainly been around the block. The version it is currently at the time of this video is HTML5. This course will focus on HTML5 and in particular its markup language. HTML5 is supported by the Mozilla Group and World Wide Web Consortium. Therefore, all best practices will be based on the recommendations of these two groups. It is also worth pointing out at this stage that I will be referring to HTML5 as HTML, rather than stating the version it is currently now. Whilst HTML is the language of the internet, it is used in conjunction with other computer languages. HTML wasn't designed to make pages look pretty on your screen, nor has it the ability certain areas of the page behave in a certain way. HTML is essentially a placeholder for the content of your web page and provides the capability to create links to other pages and resources. So this is where CSS and JavaScript come into the mix. To help you understand this concept, I'll provide you with an analogy. You have just moved into a brand new house. Your new home is so new, in fact, that you and your family are the first people to have ever lived in this house. So, you go up the stairs into your brand new bedroom and open the door. Your new bedroom has blank walls, blank floors, blank ceilings, and no furniture. So, to make it your own, you list all the items you would typically find in your bedroom, such as a bed, a wardrobe, a cupboard, a lamp, a PlayStation, a TV, a desk, and so on and so forth. These items represent the typical objects you would find in a bedroom. These items also represent the typical objects you would find in a HTML document, such as headers, footers, navigation, and so on. But this bedroom, your new bedroom, still needs your own stamp. You want Everton blue walls with Everton blue bed sheets. You also know how each bedroom item should be arranged, because let's face it, a wrongly positioned TV can result in horrific glares come the summer. These are all style characteristics and attributes that represent how CSS is used to style the objects in your HTML document and to position them on your page. Now we want to create an ambience. Say you want your lamp to slowly bring light to your room when it is turned on, albeit the way Liverpool slowly creeps up the table each season. This is a characteristic that can be represented as a behavioural attribute. JavaScript is used in the same way. It can define the behavioural attribute of a HTML object when the user interacts with it. For example, a picture is enlarged when the user clicks on it, or its background changes from white to blue when the cursor is placed over it. All of these, when used together, describe what content is going to be in the HTML document and how the content, when displayed in a browser, looks and behaves. Now you know what HTML stands for. You know how it is used, its superhero origin story, its previous versions, and how CSS and JavaScript are used in conjunction with HTML. Head over to your first activity where you can reinforce your new understanding of some of the key terms related to HTML.